This is number 8, section 3.2 on my math lab, and it says solve the system by either elimination or substitution, and those are our two equations. 3 parentheses x plus 3 close parentheses negative parentheses y plus 6 close parentheses equals negative 7, and 3 parentheses x minus 3 close parentheses plus 4 parentheses y minus 3 close parentheses equals negative 26. So step 1 is to distribute. So for the first equation, we have to distribute the 3 and the negative, which is also negative 1. And so we end up getting 3x plus 9 minus y minus 6 equals negative 7. For the second equation, we have to distribute the 3 and the 4. So we end up getting 3x plus 3x minus 9 plus 4 minus 12 equals negative 26. Okay, and now the second step is to combine the like terms from the equations we got before. And so this equation has a positive 9 and a negative 6. You can combine that to equal 3. So the equation ends up being 3x minus y plus 3 equals negative 7. And same thing here, combine negative 9 and negative 12. And so you end up getting 3x plus 4 minus 21 equals negative 26. And now you take these two equations right here and use it to get rid of one variable. So basically to solve this, I'm using the elimination method. So I see that I can multiply the top equation by 4, because if I multiply by 4, this becomes negative 4 and I can cancel these two out. So if I multiply the top equation by 4, I get 12x minus 4y plus 12 equals negative 28. And I don't have to do anything for this, so I bring it right over. And now, as you can see, since I multiplied the top by 4, I ended up getting negative 4y, and in the bottom equation there was positive 4y. Those two cancel out, so we got rid of the variable y. Now, you cancel those out, and you get 12x plus 12 equals negative 28, and 3x minus 21 equals negative 26. Basically, now you solve for x with those two that equation. So 12x plus 12 equals negative 28 plus 3x minus negative 21 equals negative 26. So you add these two up, you get 15x. Add these two, 9x equals, add these two, you get negative 54. Add 9 to both sides, so you cancel this out, and you get negative 54 plus 9, which equals negative 45. Bring down 15x equals negative 45. Divide 15 from both sides, and you're ended up with x equals negative 3. Now you take this x equals negative 3 and plug it back into one of the original equations to solve for y. So plug negative 3 into x's place in one of the original equations. So I chose the first one we wrote down, which was this, and x was right there, and I put in negative 3. So solve for it. First I distribute it out, so I get negative 9 plus 9 minus y minus 6 equals negative 7. Now I cancel both of these 9's because it's negative 9 and positive 9, so I end up with negative y minus 6 equals negative 7. Okay, so I add 6 to both sides, and now I end up with negative y equals negative 1, divided by a negative 1, and so that the negative cancels out, the y comes down, and the negative cancels out, and we get 1. So the answer to those two systems are negative 3 and 1.